Hello, hello, and welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, I'm Topher. And for those of you who don't know and just randomly decided to click on a video, welcome to the channel. I'm Topher. Thank you for stopping by. So we're here to do a reaction, and we are getting back into some more of Ben and Jim. We're diving into episode 4. I just finished watching episode 3, and it was just full of so much cuteness and just fluffiness. And I'm like, oh, yes, God. But then at the end, we ended with Jim's girlfriend coming to visit, and Ben was like, what you mean girlfriend? And I'm like, So we're just gonna dive in and see where this whole situation takes us.
Kapag lunod-lunod ka na sa sarap, kung kailan darang-darang ka na sa ligaya ng pagmamahal, biglang may darating na magpapaalala sa'yo na pwedeng matapos ang lahat.
So my guess is now that there's the girlfriend in the picture, the courier guy is going to be the potential third love interest triangle between Ben and Jim, and then Jim's going to start getting jealous or something like that. Something along those lines.
Surprise!
Wow! Thanks, Babe. New kicks.
Hindi ko talaga pinupo sa treehouse natin. Sa treehouse natin.
You like it?
Sobra.
Oh, I'm so
Ganda.
glad.
Hey, Nike. Hindi naman yung gusto niya sa'yo.
Did you miss me?
I did. Sobra. As in, miss na miss kita. Alam mo, di na nga ako nakakatulog eh.
Grabe naman yung Babe.
Oo.
Alam mo, kaya nga ginawa ko tong treehouse para sa'yo.
Talaga?
What? Girl?
Oh, I love it. Oh, bakit?
Now that's just
Kain
rude.
na.
Sige, ikaw gusto kong kumakain.
Eto, tingnan mo to. Is it good?
Yeah. Saan mo nabili to?
Dyan lang.
I
Malapit
mean, you know, you don't have to watch them all day.
Gusto mo pa?
You can go do something else. This is clearly makes you upset.
Ang lasa.
Parang ganun pa rin. Ikaw, kumain ka kaya?
Na-elbow ka bigla. Ay, akala ko ba sobrang close kayo to the whole wide world of the universe? Eh, dumating lang itong si ate girl o hindi ka na pinansin bigla. Ay, akala ko pa naman mapapakilala na rin ako sa kanya.
Ben! Girlfriend ko nga pala, si Ana.
Oh yeah! I met him na. Mabait siya. Tinulungan niya ako kanina. Hi, Ben!
Best friend ko yata yan. Alam mo, Ben, punta kayo dito. Tara, kain tayo. Sama mo na rin yung friend mo.
Flo! Flo yung pangalan ko, Flo!
Flow's all about this.
Eh, hindi.
Wala kaming gana.
Ano ka ba? Gutom, hindi pa ako nagla-lunch. Hindi pa ako,
tayo,
hindi pa ako.
Busog kami, salamat na lang.
Aray ko, busog.
Sure?
Busog ka. Aray ko, busog kami.
Busog kami.
Busog na busog. Ha? Ay.
Tara, sige.
Ay, sige.
She's like,
Mamaya na
she's
lang,
like,
pasok
what
na
are you
kami.
doing, girl? I'm hungry.
Bye.
She's like, this is why I came over. I came over to meet him, and now I'm hungry.
Ayusin din natin yung tayo. Ayan.
Okay, sige.
Para lumabas yung kapugian mo lalo.
So, pogi ako.
Oo naman. Ikaw pa. Fishing.
yan?
Yes, maybe you should stop watching. take the damn job. You can still bake, but you're not just gonna open a bakery with no money to actually start
and welcome
startup.
back to another
You know, you
session
need startup
of my
funds.
live selling. And today, collab naman tayo with a very famous makeup reviewer, the one and only Miss Flo Gimmery.
Gimme. Flow gimme.
Ayan, syempre. At kasama natin si Flo kasi ang mga items na ibibenta natin ay makeup! At syempre, manggaling dapat ang mga records na to sa legit makeup guru herself. Kaya naman guys, are you guys excited? Dahil ang first item natin ay... Tada! The 24 karat Skin Frost Pro Palette. Ano ba to, Flo?
Actually, this one is a limited edition at nagawan ko na rin to ng makeup review on my latest vlog. Panoorin niyo yan. And
Jim, I'm in the middle of a sale, okay? Just put it on vibrate, girl.
yeah, as I was saying, so ito nga, limited edition. So, same company ito kung gumawa ng Magic Star.
Put the phone on vibrate. Put it on do not disturb. Like, girl, it's not that hard.
Yeah, guys, it's only 3,000 pesos.
Like, that's the first thing I do when I sit down to record one of these reactions. I put my phone on do not disturb because I'm not gonna be disturbed, okay? Like,
Ano ka mga kaganapan?
Ben! Uy!
I
Ay,
am-
sorry. Busy ka pala.
Of course you
Kaya
know.
hindi ka nagre-reply eh.
Ay,
have me swearing up in this place.
Ano ba kasi yun? Naghahanap buhay kami.
Sungit naman ito. May favor lang po sana.
Hindi, may ginagawa pa kasi kami.
Sige na. Pambawi man lang dun sa favor na ginawa ko para sa'yo. O wag mo sabihin hindi mo nakita yon. Trending yun.
Fine.
We are in the middle of work.
Darating kasi si Yana tonight. And anniversary namin. Ginagawa ko na yung setup dun eh. Kaso kailangan ko ng tulong mo. I wanna make something special for her. Kaso wala na akong idea eh. Tulungan mo na ako.
That's sweet, but that could have waited
Ako,
20 minutes
magaling ako
until I
dyan.
finish the work that I'm doing right now.
Sige.
bagay na bagay nga kayo. Ano? Ikaw domesticated at isang all-around man. Ay, ayan, Jim. After nyo dyan, mag-star gazing, no? Didiretso na kayo dito. Tapos dito yung candlelit dinner ninyo. Tapos open mo na lang yung phone mo. And then, Bluetooth device successfully connected. Oh.
Tingin nyo, kikiligin kaya si Yana dito?
Oo naman, oo naman.
She's already
Syempre
yours, so, man.
Ikaw, Ben, kung sa'yo gawin to, kikiligin ka ba?
Oo naman. Basta ba pinaghirapan ng taong mahal ko eh. Kikiligin ako. But of course, syempre, I don't know about Yana. See, effort naman eh. Syempre, gamit niya yung plates ko, yung candle holder ko, pati nga tablecloth ko. Kulang na nga lang yung scented candle ko eh.
Ay, buti pinaalala mo, kukunin ko. Kukunin ko, kulang na kulang pa yan.
Galing.
Uy, babayaran ko naman po lahat yan.
Good. Kasi ayoko nung ginagamit.
Ha?
I mean, ayokong ginagamit yung mga paninda ko.
Pero sincerely, thank you, wifey. Huwag kang mag-alala. Sa'yo pa rin naman ako uuwi.
Child? You can't be saying stuff. You can't be saying stuff like
Uy.
that.
Sabi ko,
Are you a little too...
thank you.
I'm gonna need you to back up like 6 feet. 6 feet, okay? We in the middle of quarantine. And you being too damn flirty and too damn close to my face right now.
Ano, patindi ng patindi, mga
He
kaganapan,
knows
mga
exactly
kababayan.
what he's doing.
Tapusin ko na to. Sa babayaran ko lahat yan.
Straight boys who know they have that little power
Oy,
over a
Ben.
gay boy with a crush. Mm-mm.
Huwag ka naman masyadong obvious dyan. Gibbs na gibbs ka dyan sa pagiging martir mo dyan sa first love mo.
Pwede ka pa kaya umuwi? Curfew no.
I mean, she could spend the night.
Nakikinom po.
Ako, ikaw talaga, Ben, o nagpapaalam pa. Sige na, kumuha ka na dyan.
Ay, paborito ko po yan, Aling Elma.
Ganun ba? Naku, maghintay ka lang ha, maghahain na ako. Alam kong gutom ka.
Huwag na po. Para kaya na po yan.
Ganun ba?
Dinner date po nila eh. I mean, anniversary dinner po nila.
Oh, ayan. Marami naman to. Papakunin mo na, hindi naman mauubos niya na lahat yan. Sige na, kainin mo na yan.
Salamat po.
Gotta love Nanny
Ako,
Elma.
ewan ko ba dyan kay Jim? Pinagalitan na nga yan ng daddy niya dahil dyan sa babae na yan. Nadidistract kasi sa business niya dahil kay Yana. Ultimo yung pagpunta dito, hindi ipinaalam sa daddy niya. Kaya ayun, galit na galit. Gusto na siyang sunduin dito, hindi nga lang sa makapunta dito dahil ECQ.
Parang matinong girl naman po si Yana. Tsaka, paano magalit si Tito? Maganda naman si Yana. Mabait. Nurse pa.
Nurse? Hindi nurse yun, no? Hindi nga nag-aaral eh.
Bakit po siya naka-scrub shoot?
Kasi ang daddy noon may-ari ng St. Jude's Medical Center. Kaya siguro nagkaroon ng Q-Pass. Uy, secret lang natin yun ha.
Child? Nanny Elma got all the tea?
Ginagawa ni Yana.
Well, baka sobrang mahal niya talaga si Jim. Di ba gano'n naman talaga lagi? Kapag sobrang nagmahal ka, gagawin mo ang lahat. Isusugal mo kahit delikado. Kaya itong si Jim, siguro, love niya talaga si Yana. Mausisaan mo, magpo-propose na yan.
See, Nanny Elma got all Nanny Elma, the person you need to sit down and have a chat with more often. She got all the tea. Me and Nanny Elma gonna be friends.
Ano ba?
Ma'am, okay lang po ba kayo?
Okay?
Sorry po.
I
Sorry po
almost died! Dahil di ka careful magmaneho.
Pasensya na po talaga. Nawala lang po ako sa control. Pasensya na po.
Kung di ka marunong mag-drive, huwag ka na bumiyahe.
Grabe naman kayo magsalita sa akin, ma'am. Hindi ko naman po talaga sinasadya eh.
I don't care! You put others in danger!
Sorry,
Babe.
sorry po talaga. Hindi ko po sinasadya.
Babe, ano nangyari dito?
Itong rider na to, sinagasaan ako.
Hindi po.
Ano? Ano ginawa mo sa girlfriend ko?
Hindi ko po sinasadya, sir. Pasensya
Hindi mo
na.
sinasadya. Imunti ka muna mapatay yung girlfriend ko ah.
I mean, you weren't there. Just calm down.
Pasensya lang? Anong gagawin ng pasensya mo?
Olan, ano nangyayari?
Kilala mo to?
Oo. Olan, ano nangyayari?
Munti ka niya na mapatay yung girlfriend ko. Harabas kasi sa pagdadrive ng motor niya eh.
Pasensya na po. Hindi ko po talaga sinasadya.
Hindi sinasadya. O paano kung napatay mo girlfriend ko?
Okay, but he didn't, okay?
Wala mo na sa akin to. Yana, I'm really sorry. Please forgive us.
Siya lang naman may kasalanan eh. Ano mo ba to?
Courier ko. Please let this slide. Marami pa kaming kailangan i-deliver.
Sorry po talaga.
Sa susunod. Sige na, babe. Inside na.
It's like, I get it. You may have potentially been hurt. But you
Masyado naman
weren't.
yata kayong
So let's
close.
calm down. He apologized. Like,
Mas concerned ka pa sa kanya kaysa sa akin eh.
look, now's not the time for your confusing straight guy jealousy,
Grabe
okay?
naman yun. Mas gwapo naman ako dun. Mayaman lang yan.
Kaya ka nabubugbog eh. Mag-ingat ka next time.
Sakit eh. Sakit talaga dito.
If I cared for him more than I cared for you, you think I would have spent my entire day helping you set up something for your damn girlfriend? Knowing damn well the feelings that I got. And I don't want to hear none of this nonsense about, oh, Jim doesn't know, Jim's, no. Jim knows exactly the feelings that Ben's got for him. And yet he still asked him to come help him set up stuff for his girlfriend. So I don't want to hear nothing. Child.
Love you.
I love you too. Thanks for making everything so special.
Of course. You're the best thing that happened to me. You wanna eat na?
Sure.
Hey. Here you go, madam.
Thank you.
So,
Wow, chicken pasta. It's my favorite.
syempre. Lahat para sa'yo. Lahat ng gusto mo. Here you go. Actually, may surprise pa ako sa'yo.
Talaga? Meron pa?
Yes.
Will you stop watching them?
Tada!
Oh, babe!
Kaya itong si Jim, siguro, love niya talaga si Yana. Mausisaan mo, magpo-propose na yan.
What is it?
It's a necklace.
Oh, babe!
Okay.
Oh, it's so pretty!
Really?
Really, I love it so much. Thank you, babe, and I love you.
I need you to stop watching them, okay?
Suot natin sa'yo.
Not only for the sake of their privacy, but for the sake of you are hurting your own damn feelings. Like,
Oh, alam mo, babe, di ko talaga in-expect na gagawin mo to lahat para sa akin. Totoo. All this time, akala ko ikaw tong hindi seryoso and puro kababawan lang. But now I see, you're different.
Sabi ko naman sa'yo eh. Kaya ko magbago.
Seriously though, thank you for all these efforts.
Actually, tinulungan ako ni Ben dito.
Talaga?
Lahat ng to.
Aww. Alam mo, ang bait talaga ni Ben. You're so lucky to have him as a best friend. Sana lang, bantayin ka rin niya para sa akin. Para good boy ka lagi.
Siyempre naman. Good boy ako palagi. Nagsosolo ah.
Patapos na ako.
Grabe. Oh,
Pasok
saglit
na
lang.
ako.
Teka. Ito naman.
don't you have a girlfriend to go entertain or something?
Bakit ka nga pa nandito? Tapos na ba yung date niyo nung Yana na yun?
Yup. And I'm so happy.
I'm glad. Go back over to her.
Thank you, wifey, ah. Thank you sa lahat ng tulong mo. Sobrang saya ni Hannah tonight. And tonight is the best night ever. Kapag may kailangan ka, or kung may gusto ka, sabihin mo lang sa akin. Kahit ano pa yan.
Jim,
Yes?
may gusto sana ako sabihin sa'yo eh. Jim, mahal kita.
Oh, and no, we're gonna jump straight to that. I thought we were gonna start with like a like or something. Okay. Okay.
Jim,
Oo, narinig ko. And I love you too. You're the best friend to the whole wide universe.
Jim, hindi yun. Mahal kita. As in, mahal. Dati pa. Hanggang ngayon nga yata mahal pa rin kita eh. Kung pwede nga lang sana na maging tayo. Na mahalin mo ako like how you love her. Sana may mundo na mahal kita. Tapos mahal mo ako. Natanggap tayo na walang tanong.
Ben.
Ano ka ba? Joke lang yun. Carried away lang ako, ano ka ba? Pero hindi talaga. Hindi.
I have so many feelings. I have so many feelings.
Cheers.
Pinagago mo ba ako?
Jim.
I have so many feelings, and I don't know where to start to really process them. Okay. So we got this girlfriend who, okay, fine, sure. But, yeah. I'm not gonna say that I knew that there was gonna be a girlfriend in the picture, but okay, it's not surprising that there's a girlfriend in the picture. Jim is a very, very delicious man, so it doesn't surprise me that he has somebody that he cares about. Okay, so the girlfriend's in the picture, and obviously that breaks Ben's heart, because Ben was feeling all these feelings, And like I was saying in my, commentary the last episode, it's one of the reasons that I'm kind of sad to see the super flirty nature that Jim has with Ben, just because, well, I've been there. Not with a straight guy. Gay guys play these games too. Well, I may have been there with a straight guy. No, I haven't been there with a straight guy, but I know people that have been there with straight guys. But yeah, gay guys play those games too. But in that place where you really, really care about someone, you really, really, in your heart, you believe that you love this person, you're in love with this person, and they, aside from the fact that Jim is not calling himself gay, not calling himself a gay man, Jim is just living his life as a straight man or whatever at the moment. Aside from that, like, if Jim was an out and proud gay man in this series right now, and they had these interactions, I've been in this exact same freaking situation. I've been in this exact thing where I care so much about this person. I love this person so much. I want them to be so much with me. And the dynamic of our relationship is so much that of like an old married couple. Wifey who bakes, manly man over here who does all that stuff over that. And we just have this dynamic. And when we would hang out, we'd go out in public, whether we're going to karaoke, going to, see shows, whatever it is, like, just the dynamic of our friendship, of our relationship was just that, where people often thought that we were, and they thought we were, and heaven knows I wanted that. Heaven knows I wanted that. But that wasn't the case. We were best friends. Best friends. Gotta love that term. But, moved on past that, whatever. We're still decent friends at this point now, but that was many, many years ago. Moved past that and all that kind of jazz. But like scenarios like this, like, it just always brings up those old feelings in the back of my head. So that's one thing I didn't like seeing in the last episode. Like, yes, part of me loves seeing that super flirty nature between them because, like, they're two hot boys and I like seeing hot boys flirt, whatever. But the other part of me was like, I know how Ben is feeling. I personally know how Ben is feeling right now. Right now, Ben is in that place where he is so head over heels for Jim. And every little thing that Jim does, even though Ben knows in his head or whatever, is under the impression that Jim is straight and all that kind of stuff. But every single little thing that Jim does to be flirty or kind or sweet or whatever, it just gives Ben this false spark of hope. It gives him this sense of, ooh, maybe this could actually happen. Maybe he actually sees me this way. Maybe I have a chance. Oh my gosh, yes. And then those are those moments where he'd be walking out the house and he'd be smiling, he'd be glowing, and the courier guy, whose name I can't remember right now, eventually I will, but courier guy was like, oh, you're not grumpy today. Oh, you seem happy today. And courier guy's here trying to lay his flirt game on. He's trying to get with Ben. He's making no secret of it, and Ben just not having it because Ben's over here got his heart with Jim, which another scenario that I went down in that whole, oh God, why am I Ben? Why am I Ben? And if I don't want Ben to be me, because it didn't work out. It didn't work out for me the way I had hoped. So if it works out the way for Ben the way it worked out for me, the show's gonna make me sad. But yeah, like, Ben is just. Makes me sad, but I'm hoping that things are going to change and Ben's going to get the happy ending with his fella that I didn't get at that moment, but it's all for the best. But you can see in Ben's eyes, and I've said it since last episode, like, you can see in his eyes when he looks at Jim just how much he cares, how much he really, really wants him. So to have this girlfriend show up, yes, that was like a snap back to reality, like, oh, that's just like the slap in the face that you need to just like snap you out of this false world that you've built up for yourself. It's like, oh no, reality, he's still living his straight life. He's over there and he's with somebody, so you need to get these feelings in check. So a lot of the episode was spent with him just basically hurting his own feelings. You guys saw me. I kept telling him, stop watching them. Stop watching them. Stop watching them. Oh my God, will you go inside the house? Oh my God, will you go to a different, like, stop. I'm not saying that you can't do what you would normally do on any other day, but just obviously seeing them together, seeing them interact together is making you upset. It is making you physically upset. You are verbalizing how jealous and how just irritated you are with her presence and the fact that she's with him. And the more that you see her with him, like, you are getting more and more upset. Your heart is getting broken more and more. So stop looking at her. Stop hurting your own feelings. Stop putting yourself in the situation where you have to see this. Just go inside. Go to a different room. Because, like, I don't know. But at one point when the courier, I guess, bumped into her, like, I don't think he did any serious damage. Like, he didn't run over her foot or anything like that. I think he might have just, like, clipped her or might have brushed against her arm or something like that. I don't know. It was enough to gather her attention, and then she went off, which I get in a sense. Like, okay, yes, this driver did just hit me in some sense. So yes, little upset, little irate. Tell the driver, watch out, and blah, blah, blah. But, like, for me, and this is me, okay, that happens, great. I said my piece. He apologized. I might still be upset about the situation. I might still be angry about the situation, but I'm done. Because, like, there's nothing else there's no other exchange that needs to take place at that point. Like, it's not like, you know, he hit me with a car or ran into my car or something. We got to exchange insurance or whatever like that. It's not like something was broken and I need to go get medical attention like that. He bumped into me. It hurt a little bit. I told him, hey, watch out where you're going, drive more carefully. If you don't know how to drive, then you shouldn't be driving. He apologized. Okay, cool, fine, boom. Scenario done. There's nothing else that needs to be said. So, like, I don't understand and it might just be me. Well, I know it's not just me, but I know there are a lot of other people who, like, they get into confrontations and they fly off the handle. It's just not my mentality. It's not my MO. So, like, I don't see the point. I don't see the purpose in just going into this unnecessary diatribe and just screaming and yelling and whatever, and then pushing and, you know, fighting and all that kind of stuff. Like, I don't see the point of it. What's the point of it? Like, she's not seriously injured. He didn't mean to do it. He apologized. Fine. Okay. Done. Go your separate ways. So that whole, I'm gonna scream at you, just made me not like her even more. And then what all the stuff Nanny Elmo was telling me, I'm like, okay, that now you're giving me more reasons to just, like, have this in the back of my mind, like, I don't like this woman. I don't like this woman. And then Ben came out to, you know, defend his woman. You know, he's being a good boyfriend, just like he was with Jim at the top of, you know, episode, or at the end of episode 2, when Leo was there. He came to defend his wifey, which another thing that I'll get into. But yeah, he was just being that good boyfriend and just protecting his lady person. And then Jim started with whatever his, I don't know, it's like, you care for him more than you do for me, when Ben was tending to courier guy, and it's like, now it's not the time for your confusing jealousy. Like, you've been sending mixed signals this whole damn time, and now it's not the time for whatever this jealousy. Because, like, and like I started to say that, like, if that were the case, that I cared for this stranger person here, my employee right now, if I cared for him more than I care for you, I would not have spent the time and effort to go and build a magical night for you and your girlfriend. Like, I would not have gone through the effort, while I clearly have feelings for you, put those feelings aside to then go make the most romantic, wonderful night for you and somebody else. Valentine's gifts. Love makes you do stupid things and it fucks up your credit. I've said it a million times. But like, if I truly cared about this person more than I care about you, I wouldn't be doing all this stuff. So I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear this BS. I don't want to hear this BS. I don't want to hear any of this confusing jealousy that you want to start throwing out, right? Like, no. Not about to have this. But then that conversation that they were having in the last like 2-3 minutes there, where Ben was confessing his feelings for Jim, which I was like, okay, good. Because like, even if Jim turned around and said like, oh, I don't have these feelings, or he didn't feel the same way or whatever, and he's like, I just want us to be friends, or, you know, I don't want things to change for us, fine. At least it's out there in the open. Because that's what, as the person who is secretly crushing, that is what you need to move forward in life. You need to get all of those feelings out to that person so that you can either embrace it together and move forward together as a couple, or say, hey, no, I don't really feel that way, sorry, and then you can move on separately, move on with your life. But living in that, ooh, could it happen, could it not happen, what if kind of mentality, keeping everything in secret, it will drive you insane. It will drive you insane. You need to get those feelings out so that you can move in one direction or the other. So I was very, very happy that he was expressing those feelings and just like, no, I love you. Like, as in love, not as a friend. I love you. And then Jim's mentality, his mood kind of changed a little bit. It shifted there a little bit. You could see in his face. And he was like pondering things. And then you could see that Ben was also noticing the shift. And then he completely backtracked. He completely, haha, just kidding, gotcha. I just went a little too far with my joke, but I gotcha, haha. And then Jim was still very visibly upset and stormed off. And it's like, he's like, why are you playing with me? And I'm like, question mark. So the fact that he had that kind of response to this potentially being a joke or whatever makes me feel like he's got some sort of feelings towards Ben as well. I mean, obviously, like, yes, they're the main ship, so there's going to be some sense of feelings between them. But this whole time, I've not been sure how conscious Jim might be about his own feelings towards Ben. I know that, you know, he sees him as his friend, as his wifey, and, you know, okay, cool, fine, whatever. But I've not been very sure how in touch he's been with the potential feelings that might be there for Ben. So I feel like when this conversation took place, that snapped Jim into a sense of reality where he had to kind of like face these feelings and like, you know, consider like, oh, this is not something that I actually thought was a possibility, but now that I think about it, you know, maybe this could be, maybe the dynamic of our friendship. I don't know. Like, I feel like he was considering things and going down like this rabbit hole of emotions, and then Ben just like snapped like, ha, just kidding. So Jim just got all in these emotional feels and then had it snatched away from him. Like, why are you playing with me like this? Like, I don't know, I just feel like he wouldn't have that reaction if he wasn't also feeling something romantic in a sense. Even though, yes, he just had this beautiful magical night with his girlfriend and all that kind of stuff, still, I feel like there was something brewing under the surface for Jim there that got triggered by Ben's proclamation of his feelings, and then those feelings being snatched away immediately. So, I don't know, I almost wish that, well, no, I don't almost wish, I 100% wish that Ben didn't backtrack and just left it, even if it felt awkward, even if there was like this I don't know, awkwardness lingering in the air for however long. Still, I just wish that he had left it there and not backtracked and been like joking, because I don't know, I just feel like Jim was on the cusp or on the precipice of starting to work through some sort of underlying feelings that he may not have been conscious of. Yeah, so there's that. But yeah, all the flirtiness between Jim, like, yes, Jim seemed to be surprised by the fact that Ben was saying that he loves him, but I don't think that he can be that surprised. Like, maybe he's surprised at the fact that he's like, I love you and I've loved you since we were kids, and maybe that's caught him off guard. But like, you can't tell me that he's surprised that Ben had some sort of crush or had some sort of feelings towards him. There's nobody in this world that can tell me that Jim did not know that Ben had some sort of crush on him throughout this whole damn series, because I don't believe it. I don't buy it a second, because Ben is terrible at hiding it. Ben is terrible at hiding it, and as much as he tries to fight it and whatnot, like, there are just certain signs you can see when people have a crush on you, certain ways they act, certain ways they behave around you, and Ben is just, he's guilty as hell. Like, it is just obvious. It's obvious as apparent that he has this crush on him. So, like I mentioned, Jim being that type of, straight guy where, like, okay, yeah, I know that so-and-so has a crush on me, and not that he's necessarily exploiting it for any particular reason, but he will definitely play into the fact that this guy has a crush on him. So, calling him wifey, being super duper flirtatious, dropping to his knees and going between his legs, doing all the, all these super romantic things, cuddling and whatnot. It's sweet, it's nice to see, but at the same time, he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing, and why he's doing it, I don't know. Whether he's just trying to, make Ben happy, or he's just trying to, make Ben feel desirable, or whether he's trying to, pump up his own ego or something. I don't know. I can't explain the mentality behind people who have crushes and mentality behind people who play into other people who have crushes on them. I don't know. I wish I knew, but I don't. So, yeah. Lots of thoughts scattered all around my head, lots of feelings, and I don't know that I've related to a character in a series thus far as much as I've related to Ben in this episode, and it makes me a little nervous to see where the rest of the series is going to go, but we just have to wait and see. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed my ramblings and this reaction. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on notifications so you'll be notified when all my shenanigans get posted. If there's anything else you'd like me to react to, be sure to leave it down in the comments. I'll get to it as soon as I possibly can. If you'd like to support the channel in other ways, you're more than welcome to join us over on Patreon. You don't have to, but you're more than welcome to if you want to. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Love ya. Mwah. And before you guys go, a shout out to my amazing patrons. I can't begin to express how thankful I am for your support. And if you guys would like to join us over on Patreon, the link is down in the description. I love you guys.